How to get your cat to stop jumping on your keyboard. Curious cats tend to find keyboard activity very tempting. Within seconds of starting typing, your cat will bounce toward the movement on your keyboard. The results can be email sent before you're ready, jumbled language typed into the screen, or, worst of all, erasure by paw pressure. Discouraging your kitty from keyboard antics requires alertness and quick responsiveness on your behalf, some preventative measures, and paying attention to some common sense practices when you're not at your desk. Method 1. Blocking access to the keyboard. 1. Do not leave your cat unattended around your keyboard. When you leave your computer terminal, for whatever reason and length of time, put the keyboard out of reach. Should your cat's curiosity cause it to investigate, it won't be able to pad across the keys and leave gibberish for your email buddies. Train yourself to put the keyboard away regularly so that it becomes a habit each time you move away from the desk. Wireless keyboards can be placed in a drawer, turned off, or put well away from the computer. Attached keyboards can be hung on the monitor, pushed to one side, or hidden underneath something, such as a keyboard cover. If you can lock your keyboard, this is another alternative, so that any pressure placed on the keys does not result in text being typed into any program. 2. Watch your cat. Be alert to the cat's interest in the keyboard so that you can spot any readiness to spring and pounce. This provides you with the opportunity to move the keyboard, should the cat act quickly. Another option is to move the cat, if it appears to be hovering too closely. You could also use this opportunity to adopt your authoritative tone of voice to tell it, "No. You are not going to sit on my keyboard." 3. Block the cat from getting into the keyboard area. Consider creating a barricade that either stops your cat from getting into your desk area or prevents it from reaching the keyboard zone. The purpose of a barricade is to present a hurdle that the cat considers not worth the challenge. The utility or feasibility of doing this depends totally on the type of workspace you have and your work style. Alternatively, a barrier may be used to prevent the cat from seeing the keyboard and your finger movements, thereby removing the stimulus for investigation. For example, you can place piles of books on either side of your keyboard area. This can work well if you have a lot of desk space. 4. Shut the door to your room to keep your cat out. One particularly good way to keep your cat off of your keyboard is to block its access to the room you are working in. Obviously, this depends on where your computer is located. If it's an open space, you won't be able to do this. However, if you have a discreet study and there's a door that can be closed, consider the ultimate barrier of shutting it on the other side. However, this method may cause your cat to become unhappy. It may howl or scratch at the door to try and get in. 5. Put your cat in its own room for a limited amount of time. Try putting your cat in its own room when you really need to get work done uninterrupted. For example, put your cat in the bathroom with its bed, food and water, litter box, and toys for an hour or so. Then, when the work is done, let it out and spend some quality time with it. You should not keep your cat locked up alone all the time. While it doesn't hurt to keep it contained for a while, this should not be an all-day, everyday solution. For really active cats that don't get the message, getting locked inside a cat carrier or crate, facing you, can work for a time. How successful this will be depends on how much meowing results from locking it away. However, be sure that the cat can see you and seems comfortable.